Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another exciting episode of the Smoking Section Podcast. I'm your host, Jamal. I'm flanked by the proprietor to my top left, John.
What's up, y'all? How you doing tonight?
To my top right up there, we got the hater West. You know why.
Man, you know what happened?
You already know.
You know they gonna hate.
You
And tonight,
got to.
ladies and gentlemen, we got to, man. We got to. And tonight, we're back with another movie review. That's right, a movie review. So that's how you know it's going to be a very special episode. What movie are we reviewing, you ask? We're doing 2001's Training Day. How you feel about that?
Yo, man. Y'all already know what this movie is to us. Like Training Day. Training Day gave us so many iconic lines. Denzel got an Oscar for it. Jada, you feel me? Why Denzel had to be crooked before he took it. You feel me? Like so much iconic stuff with that movie Training Day. And all right, so we all knew that Denzel always had range. But if I'm correct, I'm not sure. Y'all might be able to correct me, or viewers in the comments can correct me. But I think that this might be Denzel's first villain role when he's, like the antagonist. I think this is the first time he played antagonist.
I'm saying, I think so. Yeah.
He knocked it out the park. And I know the viewers, and I know that y'all know. In this show, we all have our things that we probably have like the most interest in, and we all bring that to the table for the show. And for me, it's always been like the symbolism and the themes of when we're doing our movie reviews. Watching this movie again, let's just say I had a fucking blast. Like I'm learning the whole time while I was watching this movie. For real. Like, yep. So I can't wait to get into it. What you got, Wes?
I'll say, like you just said, bro. Watching the movie back again, Joe. It's like, man, it's like I got a whole new understanding of the movie Training Day.
Yeah, man. Training Day was a good movie. I watched it back, and I was like, "Damn, man, this shit, better than it was when I watched it, 10, 15 years ago. Watching it with 40-year-old eyes, it hit different.
Right.
Definitely a good movie, man. We gonna break it down. It was directed by Antoine Fuqua.
Yep.
I hope I'm not butchering his last name, but if people not familiar with his work, he directed Brooklyn's Finest.
Yep. With Don Cheadle, Wesley Snipes. Yep. Had Weebay in there too, I think, right?
Who?
The dude that played Weebay in The Wire.
Yep. He directed Emancipation. That movie where Will Smith was a slave.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, he directed that joint. He directed Olympus Has Fallen.
Oh, for real? I didn't know that.
Yeah, same dude. The Magnificent Seven. All the Equalizer movies. And it's a new Michael Jackson movie coming out next month. He directed that shit too.
Yep. Yeah, man.
So he one of us. So we gotta give it up to Anton Fuqua.
I'm about to ask you, right? Ladies and gentlemen, is he an all-star?
Shit, I mean,
he's an all-star.
Those movies I named was the ones I fuck with. His catalog deep, so yeah. I think so.
Yeah, I would say. I'll say just by the movies alone, what you just mentioned, yeah, that put him up there.
Yeah.
Oh, y'all remember this movie starring Bruce Willis, Terry Crews? It's called Tears of the Sun.
Yeah, that's
He
my
did that.
movie.
He did that too. He did that too.
Man, that's my
Yeah.
movie. Tears from the Sun, yo. That's when they had to
Yeah,
get
we should review that just for the fun of it one day.
Yo. Yeah, they had to get the doctor lady out of that what's his name, and they had that whole army coming. That shit was crazy.
Yeah. She like, I'm not leaving about my refugees. That was based on a true story.
Yeah, I heard.
Yeah. But let's get out this rabbit hole and get down to training day, the meat and potatoes.
All right. So we got our opening training day, right? We Jake Hoyt, Officer Hoyt, you feel me? Yo, I ain't gonna lie. Before we get into it, I rock with Hoyt, man. I rock with Jake. Jake a real one. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't ashamed to say it. He a police, but Jake a real one. But we see Jake, he on the phone with Denzel. We didn't know that at the time, but he on the phone with him, blah, kiss the wife goodbye, got the little baby and everything. Family man, excited. You feel me? His wife know he excited. You feel me? Like, yeah, they say he trying to make detective. So he pull up,
yeah,
to go to the coffee shop meeting. And I like how it's a shot. It's a shot to where the camera angle and Lonzo, Denzel is just sitting on the dime. You feel me? It's just imposing, right?
Yeah.
And it's this is that nigga. This is, you feel me? And the introduction of the movie is that's one of the best introductions to solidify.
Officer Hoyt.
Lonzo. Because Lonzo, I can't really explain the shot. I wish I could, but it's this shot. And it's just he just imposing an authoritative figure. You feel me? And then as excited as Jake is in the previous scene, he all the new kid. Y'all get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He don't know whether to talk. He don't know what not to talk. You feel me? This is grown man.
I would say not to cut you off or anything, but
you good.
But their whole opening credit from him from Officer Hoyt leaving home to going to the diner shop, like you just said, he kind of said himself in the movie, he like, dog, Joe, man, this feel like the first day of me going to school.
Yeah, training, yup, exactly. Yeah, like you said, I said, yup. Like a new kid in class don't know what to say.
Yeah. I was like,
you feel me? Yeah,
I don't know how the day finna go. I don't know how the day finna go.
Yup. So hey, he won't shut up. So now Lonzo, you feel me? Probably it's so many good scenes in this movie, man. You feel me? But it's it actually became a little meme on social media, TikTok and shit like that. Where he yo, this is bullshit. Y'all know that line. You feel me? So tell me a story. So tell him a story. I think he impressing him or whatever the case may be. Yeah, we got him. You feel me? Stop, dude. He was on his way to go smoke his ex-partner and blah, 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 blah. And he all proud and shit. And Lonzo just immediately shuts all of that shit. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. You ain't smash, shorty. And he just
huh?
Yeah, Jay, what? It's you could tell that he thought he was ready. He didn't think he was ready, but he thought he knew what he was getting into. That I don't know. I ain't never been no fucking cop and never will be. But that saving the world type shit, which is a recurring theme. You feel me? And it's this is the first little glimpse of nigga, this ain't what you thought it was. You feel me? So you got any on that scene, Jamal?
I just wanted to say Officer Hoyt played by Ethan Hawke. Man, he did a good job, man. He set the movie all right, bro. Dude killed that role. And I looked at
Yeah.
Ethan Hawke's IMDb, and he got some shit, but I can't call him an all-star. We got all-star, star,
Yeah.
C-list, and Shredder in them, right?
See, like,
Right.
so I feel you on that. Ethan Hawke is that guy, like, cause obviously he killed it in Training Day. He was good in what's his name? What's the movie we just Brooklyn Finest? He was good in Brooklyn
Yeah.
Finest. He actually played like the complete opposite of his character as Jake in Brooklyn's Finest. He was in Assault on Precinct 13. Like he got some shit, but like you said, I just know that he a good actor. You feel me? He not bad. You feel me?
Yeah.
I don't see the same dude. I don't see the same guy in the movies that he's in. You know, so I respect that.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
I wouldn't agree that he's an all-star.
I'm saying looking at his stuff right now. Okay. Oh shit, he got some good. Okay, he got Explorers. That's in that Dead Poets the Society.
Okay.
He was the leading man in Reality Bites.
I don't know about that one. I know Dead Poet Society though. That had Robert Williams in it.
Boyhood. Okay. Okay. He's okay.
I checked his IMDb, buddy. He got a impressive resume, but I still can't quite be my all-star. You know,
I'm saying I kind of like put him from what I just read. I kind of like put him in the
star.
Yeah.
Star.
Yeah.
But I think one thing we can agree on, he played the fuck out of
Oh yeah, most definitely, definitely.
Yeah,
he did his motherfucking thing, yo. You got anything else on that scene?
And the play alongside or opposite of an actor like Denzel, and you did your motherfucking thing, that says a lot too.
That says a lot. It really do. So they finished the little conversation, little coffee, whatever the case may be. Is Lonzo like, all right, boom, we about to head to the office, man. Come on. This. Just walk straight across he jump in the motherfucking whip. I'm not a car guy. I know Jamal kind of is. Not sure what it is.
I'm saying I think I saw that. I know I saw that car in the Fast and the Furious. I know I saw that car in the Fast and the Furious.
You know what it was, Jamal?
Lonzo was there.
Yeah. I'm saying I know it's American Muscle. I know that for a fact.
Yeah, it definitely.
It's a mid 80s Monte Carlo. I don't know exactly what year though.
I knew this.
I want to say between 84 and 88 Monte Carlo.
Damn, so they hop up in. You feel me? They hop up in it, and Jake pretty much like, oh, so we on our way to the office. And Lonzo like, nigga, we in the office, hydraulics and shit. Feel me? That Dre and Snoop drop. That's my shit.
Oh yeah.
They riding, and he talking to him, and it's like knowing what I know now, right? Because we've all seen this movie. I know I've seen this movie multiple times. So knowing what I'm knowing now, and I'm knowing what I have to do for the show, what we doing here. So obviously, I'm looking at Lonzo in this whole conversation. So many times in their scenes, and this was kind of like one of the first ones, where Lonzo comes off as if he's schooling Jake when he's really manipulating him and still learning about him too at the same time, whatever he can, because what he do? Started talking about his girl, right?
Yeah, right, at the diner, right? At the diner, yeah.
Yeah, your old lady need a son. You feel me? I hook her up. I
Yeah.
can't miss. Lie, you know, and what Jake do. Hey, yo, let's not talk about my wife, man. Keep that, you know, pretty much keep my wife name out your mouth type shit. Like,
Right,
not,
yeah.
Yeah, we at work, nigga. I ain't trying to
right.
You feel me?
Keep my family name. Yeah.
What Lonzo tell him? Yeah. Yep, you see that? That's you got love coming all through your eyes and shit, nigga. If you out here, if you trying to be an undercover detective, you trying to work in my unit, nigga, you can't motherfucking get mad if somebody bring up your wife. Matter of fact, why the fuck you got your ring on in the first fucking place? You feel me? He come off as he come off as if he's schooling him, and he probably kind of is in a way. You get what I'm saying? But it's manipulative. He's getting Jake to trust him, to really look at him as a mentor, because Jake is in his right mind. He don't know what the fuck Lonzo got planned. You feel me? So he like, oh shit, you right. Damn, you feel me? That's another test I done failed. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So yeah, like
not to jump ahead. My bad, bro. Not to jump ahead. We gonna get to it. You know what I'm saying? Hoyt was like, damn, nigga, you been planning this all day?
I've been planning this.
I've been planning this all week.
That's one of me and my brother's favorite lines in that movie, yo, for real. Like but you got anything on that scene though? You know that little car ride when they had that little interaction?
Go ahead.
That was good, man. I like the back and forth. Like I said earlier, bro, it ain't too many niggas that can really go head to head with Denzel, and that little scene right there. I think that character put Ethan Hawke on the map, even though he's been in it since the 90s. I think that character right there put him on the map.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? It kind of remind me of Deadpool and Wolverine when they was in the car, like the chemistry. You feel me?
Yeah. With me, that whole scene, I'll say, I agree. I like the back and forth between them two, but I kind of feel like, you know what I'm saying, Joe, like Denzel was like we said earlier, he was trying to push, like, you know what I'm saying, Joe, you're trying to push a little button this eye. Okay, let me see if I push the button right here, Joe, to see if I get him over the edge and be a hard ass like I am.
Yep. All right. Great scene. I think that was a great scene. And
yeah.
You know, knowing what I know now, it's like, oh man, like this motherfucker dead ass really was playing this bitch all week, you know. But so now they you know, they riding back and forth, whatever. They pull up, see the little college kids and shit. Lonzo like, yeah, that's my little snitch. You feel me? I take care of him. He take care of people. So he telling Jake, like, yo, you watching it? You seeing it? Pretty much schooled him. You feel me? This is Jake's first time, you know, like in training as a detective. So he ain't never really, to my knowledge, I guess, you feel me? Say he used to work beat in Malibu or some shit like that, right?
I think so.
So I'm guessing this is his first time in the hood, really, and like watching some shit go down. Excuse me, a little transaction go down. So once again, Lonzo is like he is coaching him. But when you know what we know, once again, he has Jake depending on him. Jake got to put his trust in Lonzo to see whatever Lonzo trying to get him to see. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, they about to ride out and get him. Just not even really that important. Just great acting by Denzel. Stay off of the Rover. I love that line. You feel me? I love that line when you tell him that. Roll over there, you feel me? They get him out, and then you know, Jake, he got the hammer out and shit, but this is his first time doing it. And what Denzel told him, hey, yo, control your suspect. You move your hands off that window glass, get up and slap the taste out of your mouth.
Yeah.
The way Jake looked at him when he said that was hilarious to me. Pretty much, got him for the shit, told him all kinds of crazy shit. You feel me? Sent him on his way. What y'all got on that scene, yo?
Shit, that scene right there. I mean, we all watching it back and we've seen it 100 times. And people in the audience, think about the very first time y'all seen that movie and that scene right there. You instantly knew, like, oh, all right, this gonna be. If you didn't see the previews, you could be like, all right, yo, this gonna be a good cop, bad cop movie right here. I already know.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Set the tone. That scene kind of set the tone for the movie, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Even though you've seen it 1,000 times, you know what I'm saying? It just still sticks out all these years later.
Yep.
I would say not this scene, but I think like the next scene, I don't want to try to jump ahead of the moderator or nothing, but when he made Jake take that when he made take the drugs, when he made take the crack, I think those are kind of like, you know what I'm saying, Joe. I think like that was like kind of like the right, okay, all right. That's a scene setter.
That's a like. If you know, everybody know by now. It's 2026, right?
Yeah.
But if you don't know and it's your first time watching this, it's really a keep that in mind moment. You get what I'm saying? That's
yeah.
Don't forget this scene right here. It's going to be very important later down the line. You feel
right?
me? Like,
yeah. This don't. I'm saying, you keep this back in your head. You know what I'm saying, Joe? That whole scene right there, them stopping the college kids. Keep that scene right there in your mind. Just keep it right there.
So let's say, they in the whip now. So, Lonzo hyping him up, talking to him a little bit. While he like, yo, so narcotics officer needs to be able to know and identify the drugs. Very good narcotics officer should have drugs in his system.
Right, you got drugs in this system.
You know what I mean? So Jake like, what? Nah. You're like, no, like it's just a test. Like, nah. And then man, yo, like I said, man, on some real shit, Denzel all-star, because like you could see first you ain't sure you ain't gonna do it? Like, nah, I'm not doing it. You ain't gonna do it, right? All right. And then this whole shit switch. Stop the motherfucking car, middle of traffic. Motherfucking. Yeah, now you dead. You get what I'm saying? Because you supposed to be undercover and blah, blah, blah. You feel me? And you got people, you trying to do a deal, and they ask you to smoke a little coke, sniff a little, smoke a little weed or whatever, and you talking about you can't do it. Now you dead, which is crazy because I don't know too much about the law. I don't know if they are able to do shit like that. Like, can they fucking take drugs if they're undercover? I don't fucking know. But I don't think so though. But I feel like once again, manipulation. And it's a file for later moment. It's a remember this motherfucking scene because Denzel now is like, man, matter of fact, you feel me? I can't use you. You too scared to even do this drug. You too scared to smoke this weed. Too scared to smoke this weed. Mexican brick pack. That's what he called it. Right?
Right.
It is, right? You would think it is what it is. What Jake do? Fuck it, I smoke it. Or you gonna smoke it? Fuck it, I smoke it.
That nigga told me to get out. I would have got out like shit. All right, bro, this partnership ain't gonna work. Walk back to the station.
For real, like. But once again, it's that because remember, it kind of is no excuse. Obviously, anybody with a right motherfucker in their right mind would have did exactly what you said you would have done. But it goes back to a scene, I think, anyway, in the beginning how he was so excited. All he wanted to do is prove himself. You feel me? All he want to do is prove himself. He want to prove that he can do this. So he smoke it. This nigga Denzel, man. Oh, I'm forgetting one of my favorite scenes. Not very important, but I fucking love this scene, yo. When Jake's smoking, because mind you, Lonzo stopped in the middle of the traffic. So while Jake's smoking, he telling the nigga, you feel me? Hit it. You got the motherfucker in the background, in the back, beeping the car behind him. This nigga Lonzo back out the fucking gun, like, yo, shut the fuck up. Nigga, like, all right. That's one of my favorite scenes. Me and my brother most favorite scenes, yo. So he hit that, and yeah, he got him to do it, which is like me and Wes said, that's a scene that's going to be very important later in the movie. Mizu, talk to the people. You got anything about that? Any thoughts on that?
The main thing that stuck out, like you already said, man, this nigga stopped in the middle of the traffic, bro. And wait. And if niggas peep it, cars was blowing their horns and shit too.
Yeah.
That man said, hey, yo, shut the fuck up. That shit was hilarious.
He could have pulled over. So, like I said, man, if it was me, I'd be like, hey, fuck it. I'll walk back to the station. I'm good, dog. I ain't hit that shit.
Yeah. I wouldn't hit that. I'm sorry.
No, I would say I agree with that 100%, Joe. Hey, you told me get out, all right, bro. All right, know what I'm saying, Joe? Hey, I work the beat. I work a little what's the name? I work the what's you call that? I wanna. I was like I said, yeah. He worked the beat.
And then,
I'll say, be a little what's your name? Go be a little traffic cop or something like that.
Back in Malibu.
Right, yeah. I go and do that. All right, bet cool.
He said you want to go and patrol. What did he say? He said you want to go and patrol Starbucks. Go ahead. I'd be right there, B. But and then what's crazy is after a little while, look at Jake smack DVD.
Man,
if y'all, that's a saying. Some of you know what I'm talking about. Nigga high. Fucked up.
out of his mind.
Out his mind. Then you got this nigga Lonzo talking about. I ain't know you like to get wet though. Like wet? What you talking about? This nigga just start naming this shit off. Sherm, Dust, BCP.
Hey, I'm telling Joe, I'll just name out any. I'll talk all types of drugs on the real.
Yo, like for real, like, and Jake just start freaking out. You know, oh shit, I want to get a drug test and I'm gonna lose my fucking job. Like, what the fuck? But you know, like, Denzel tell him, you feel me? Don't worry. You feel me? We get the call a week before we get piss test. You straight. You good. Blase. But the crazy shit about it is like, in that the ending of that little scene before we go to the next one, nigga Lonzo look at the niggas like, man, ain't nobody tell you to smoke that. You a grown ass man. Ain't like I put a gun to your head, nigga.
Nigga, you basically did.
Like that's literally what the fuck you did, nigga. Like you put the gun to his head.
try to reverse it on.
Yeah, like what the fuck? Like, yeah, that was crazy. So from there, if I'm correct, I think the next scene is they pull up at Roger.
Yeah. They play with Rod House.
And that whole thing was now, like I said, once again, knowing what I know now. Like he pulled up just to scope the place. You feel me? Zell pull up like it's just a regular friendly little visit, whatever the case may be. He's a little pissed out, little chill stop, whatever. But knowing what we all know, I feel like he just pulled up there just in case place. Like, all right, he ain't got no company today. He just chilling. You feel me? He ain't expecting no company. What you got going on today? I'm just bullshit. I bet. Da, 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 da. He look over at Jake like, damn, that nigga high as fuck. You feel me?
Yeah.
Jake
Right.
did say something, right? Because they was talking about, how Denzel used to be just like he said. I remember when you was just like him. You feel me? Thinking you could save the world. Which I wonder, was he just bullshit or was that really? You feel me? Like, did Lonzo at some point in time, you feel me, rookie Lonzo come through and thought that he was going to save the world, and it just twisted him to what he is, what we see in the movie. You feel me? What y'all think
Right.
about that?
I think so, bro. I think so. Because I don't recall if it was ever stated how long Lonzo been working on the force, but let's say he been on the force 15, 20 years. And that motherfucker probably did and seen a lot of shit that'll change you.
Yeah.
And then, I know people, and you guys ever heard that saying, oh, they pick the truth in the movies. Yeah, sometimes they do. Yeah. And that crooked cop shit, that shit goes on in real life, especially in a city like Los Angeles, because that shit based on the LAPD, a big ass police force like that. You know some shit going down.
And then like the whole, and it's funny that we was just talking about like how he probably came in, because one of the biggest themes of this whole movie is really corruption versus integrity. You feel me?
Yeah.
It's really that. Like, can you be corrupted? You feel me? Do you have the do you get beaten down so badly in what you trying to for lack of better words, fight for or advocate or whatever case may be, champion for or whatever. You get beaten every single time you lose, and then you seeing the people that you fighting against benefiting and rising and this and that and that. At some point, do you have the mentality of shit? If I can't beat them, I might as well join them. Like, how the fuck y'all think the NWO got so many members? Damn near all of them got their ass beat by the NWO before they joined them. Yo, for real. Week out. You feel me? So
maybe not to cut you off, but before they got to this house, remember Hoyt beat them two crackheads up in the alley.
That was before that or after that? I thought it was after that.
I thought it was before that.
It might be.
Well, Hoyt beat the crackheads up. He was already high.
Yeah, right. He was already high.
Yeah, he was high then.
Yeah, because it was after. Because all right, in the scene with Roger.
Okay.
He was talking about what's name. He was like, "Damn, Lonzo, he fucked up." Because remember they was like, "Yo, you got to figure out the streets." And then Hoyt was like, "I already got the streets figured out." He said, "You got your smiles."
Right. You got the smile. Yeah.
Some shits. And you know what? I'm thinking in my mind, I'm like, you know what? That nigga might be on to something. Think about it. You got your smiles and your cries. You gonna get, you feel me, for the most part. You feel me? They're not always equally balanced, That's just life. That's just life. But I think he was kind of on to something when he said that. And then that's when he was like, Jesus, Lonzo, this one, he fucked up,
Right.
Before I close up the scene and ask your thoughts on it, a key thing was said. It was the first time we got information of why Lonzo was doing everything he was doing throughout the whole movie. Because remember, Roger was like, "I heard you got into some trouble in Vegas." I got your back on that shit. You feel me? Well, Lonzo say, "Nah, it's taken care of. I got, you feel me? Ain't nothing to worry about." And then they wrap up that scene. Y'all got any thoughts on that scene?
Oh shit! I must have missed that. Okay.
Yeah, yep. That's like the first sign, the first little bit of information we get of what went down in Vegas and why he was doing everything he was doing.
Okay. Yeah.
I'll say with that whole thing, with that with that whole dialogue, I should say, I'll say, yeah, Hoyt was. I'll say I'm telling Joe, Denzel. I think kind of like had a whole master plan where he did have a whole master plan out of how he gonna do Hoyt. He got my man. He got my man. Had this man first off, and then on top of that, I bet. Now I'm gonna give you a shot of this hard liquor now.
Yo, you know, I had him fucked up, which brings us to what you was talking about. Because now they in the whip. Motherfucking Jake just staring out the window high as fuck. This nigga having an out of body experience.
High and drunk.
This ain't weed. This is fucking dust that this nigga smoked. you know what I'm saying? Like, this nigga is fucked up. Like, real. Yeah. But that if there's any Wire fans out there, Jake Hoyt got that Natural Police shit. If there's any Wire fans, y'all know what I'm talking about. He got that Natural Police shit. This nigga high as fuck. He driving in the whip. Motherfucking, I think Denzel talking about being a rooster or some shit. You feel me? And you see through the window a girl getting attacked. So I always thought this was funny.
Yeah, me too.
You know, Jake like, stop the car. And Lonzo like, yo, chill, dog. You high. Like, nigga, you high. You feel me? He thought that nigga was tripping out. He was like, yo, you good? Whatever. He said, all right. I stopped the fucking car. So he stopped the car. He rushed out, you know, run back there. That crackhead nigga said some wild shit.
Man.
He said some wild shit. You feel me? So they all jump on Hoyt, but you know, my nigga Hoyt put that twerk in. He put that work in. You feel me?
Yeah.
I'll say, with that scene right there, I'll say, Hoyt jumped into, when Hoyt fighting two crackheads. What I noticed, Lonzo kind of like took his sweet time.
Yeah.
Getting there.
Yeah. Lonzo got Alonzo, man.
Yeah, right. True.
You know, Alonzo go Alonzo on some real shit. You saw what he you heard what he said when he walked up. He was like, "Yo, I could use your help back there." He said, "Yeah, you should have shot him."
Yeah, right. You should have shot him. Right. Yeah.
Like
that scene right there gonna be very important for later on in the movie too.
Word.
Right.
Not only those crackheads, they was wilding. They was trying to rape a little girl, but that little girl gonna play a pivotal part later on. So y'all remember that.
Yep.
You know, that's
two parts to keep me back in mind, people.
Yeah, yo, but the dude,
that's what a good officer would do. A good officer see somebody getting attacked.
Yeah.
This nigga has fuck. He still go run out and go save him. When Lonzo walked up and had the two guns out and was rubbing them, that scene right there was improvised. That wasn't in the script. They kept it in there.
That's one of the best scenes to me.
Yeah.
Because you really see that so Lonzo is corrupt, right? And he gonna dish out the type of justice that he wanna dish out what he see fit, you know? And what he said, oh, you like playing with little girls, huh? You feel me? You know? Rocking nigga shit. But at the same time, you see Hoyt like that's another crack in that hero cop bullshit that Jake got in his mind. You feel me?
Yeah.
That's just another fracture because he's looking at it like, yo, first of all, these motherfuckers whipping my ass while you watch, nigga. I had to, you feel me, dig deep to fight these niggas off.
Right. I'll say Right. I'll say with that, Joe. I'll say Hoyt went into that police training, deep into the police training, bad to get them off him a little bit.
Yeah, so it's like, all right, first you don't help me fight these dudes, take these dudes down. Second, you destroyed the nigga nuts with your you feel me with your hammers. And then third, you don't even want to arrest them. Like you just want to let them rock, like on some real shit.
Yeah.
That's like, you feel me? All of that shit is fucking with his mind right now. This nigga whole world is just being distorted. It ain't cracked yet. We all know when that shit just go, but it's getting there. It's like he like, oh, like the fuck? What the fuck this nigga on?
I'm saying, and also too, what you said is foe. I'm saying, cause remember, he destroyed that crack too.
Yeah.
Crack fight, yeah.
Destroyed. Yeah, yup. Let old girl now. We don't need to take no statement, whatever. Blah, 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 blah. And then you know, y'all are like shit. You want to protect the certain nigga? Go ahead, have at it. You feel me? Whatever the case may be. So, yeah, they went over to the Sandman house, right, to serve a warrant. And they're knocking on the door. They're in the Crip neighborhood, knocking on the door. Macy Gray opened that shit, yo. That was Macy Gray, if y'all ain't know.
Yeah.
And also the kid, he plays. I don't know his name. He played in The Great Debaters. He did real good in that. He also played the young Zuri in Black Panther.
Okay.
Yeah, the little kid that's sitting on the sofa on the couch next to her.
Yeah.
You know, she, like most of us in the hood, she can sniff out a fucking rookie cop. We all can tell. We all know her. You feel me? We can sniff that shit out easily, yo. Like real talk. It's just something they're always different.
Right. Yeah.
Different about them. You know, like you can see the easiness, the readiness, all of that protective serve shit oozing out of them. Like for real. But
Yeah.
no disrespect to the officers. You feel me? It is what it is. But y'all know what I'm talking about. But if you talking crazy shit to Hoyt and he trying to calm her down or whatever, look and he see Denzel in there searching. I think it was like a little scene with like a little flash scene where you can see him putting the money. You feel me? In his waistline and all of that. So I ain't gonna lie, Lonzo came out suspect as fuck, yo. He came out. I'm sorry, man. There's nothing in there. We apologize. Blah, 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 blah. Yo, come on, man. Let's go. You know, she was like, I want to see that warrant. You got to show me who I want to see a warrant. He handled that shit's fucking Chinese food menu.
Yeah.
You know,
I'll say
going crazy. They get the busting at them and shit. My son Zell said, fuck this. He got out, backed out, started rocking. You feel me? They got in the car and they got up out of there, yo. That shit was crazy, yo. What y'all got about that scene? Yeah. Wow.
I'll say
Great killed that thing. She was smoking the fuck out that shit around there. You're a rookie, ain't you?
You're a rookie, ain't you?
And Macy Gray, she got like 10 or 11 albums out, full-length albums. Why she don't get mentioned or talked about with the music shit?
I ain't gonna lie, I don't know too much of Macy Gray music. I can't even sit here and act like I do, yo. I mean, I know who she is, and she has a very distinctive voice in her songs, but I don't really know her catalog like that.
I'm saying she a top 5 all-time great, but she don't get talked about at all.
I feel you.
I'll say, know what it is though. I think like something like know about that one hit that she made, that one good song that she made, and after that one good song, it's like I bet not fucking with her.
Yeah.
They get up out of here. Oh, y'all got any thoughts on that scene? The whole, you feel me? All of that. So that was actually very key because where they go through from there is Lonzo pretty much tell him, "We about to go see the three wise men. You know me, about sit down, have yourself a seat, drink, whatever." Boom. So they come up in there, they talking, stuff like that. Dude tell that little joke. And I think that they all pretty much the head of their departments.
I think so too.
I think all of them are the head of their departments. I think one of them is like IA, like internal affairs or something. The other one is like grand theft and some shit like that. And I think Lonzo was like head of narcotics or something, you know. But it's clear that he's the least on the totem pole in that space, right? That's clear. Where they talking to him and stuff like that, you feel me? And they pretty much, and that's where we get some more insight. When it was like, yo, I heard you had a wild time in Vegas. You feel me? And Lonzo like, nothing big, nothing I can't handle, you know. Cash in a couple of accounts, hit them off with some bread. It's cool, everything all right. And they're like, yo, you sure? Because shit, that dude that you had a little run-in with, they never said what happened. It was like whoever you had a little run-in with, he was connected. That's all they pretty much said about it. So Lonzo pretty much asking Cole like who's driving, which is pretty much is like, all right, who going to sign off on his warrant pretty much, or get the warrant signed off, however they did it. They said the dude, they go out, he put that shit in the trunk. They hop in the whip, and Lonzo called his team. He was like, yo, it's a go. Meet me at such and such such. So what y'all got for that little scene right there from when he was talking with the wise man all the way up until, you know, he told his team, it's a go. We got the warrant.
With that whole scene, that I'll say that joke he told, I'll say I seen it happen before in the court case before, in the court trial before.
The peanut butter shit?
Yeah.
I didn't want to bring that up, but I really did not. For real.
I'll say the little joke, Joe. We just leave it right there. The little joke he told, or the little story he told.
But the funny thing is that that dude, that cop, detective, whatever the fuck he was, he took that shit personal because he was he was like, yo, you know what I'm gonna do? When that motherfucker get out, I'm gonna go on the street and I'm gonna rock him. You feel me? I'm just gonna rock him. So we know off rip, Lonzo ain't the only corrupt out here. You feel me? Especially when in them off to either most likely probably to get a warrant signed off on. You know? And later on, you find out who that warrant was for.
Right. I'll say him at the house with Missy Gray and the kid, and then him having to sit down with the wise man, all that kind of like was all together. That whole dialogue right there was all together.
Yep.
Yeah. So, I was wondering who the fuck all them niggas was.
Yeah, I think if I'm correct, when he introduced them, I think he was saying like they the head of their departments and stuff like that.
Yeah, right. He kind of did like in your I'll say when he was introduced them all to Hoyt, he like hey, all right, hey, watch out for this guy right here.
Yeah,
watch out for this guy right here. Hey, if you do something wrong, hey, here how you nuts in the.
Is it me, or did it feel like Lonzo was at the bottom of the totem pole in that group?
You could definitely tell.
Yeah, you can definitely tell. You can definitely tell in that space that Lonzo was. He was the lowest, like you said, he was the lowest on the totem pole. He was not their equals. I don't know if it was a seniority thing. I don't know if it was a different department thing. I don't know if it was a racial thing, whatever the case may be. But I'm thinking it's probably a department thing because I think it comes off as
and all of that, they the head of whatever they are. But I think we know that Lonzo is the head of narcotics. You feel me?
Yeah.
Think so. I think we know that Lonzo is head of narcotics, so I'm thinking it's more of a departmental thing. Like they look down on the streets, and you get what I'm saying? Like they all fucking corrupt, but you know they all got their little suits on, little fucking Cuban cigars and shit. Lonzo pulling up, you feel me? Leather jacket, little black shirt, little wave cap or whatever. Got his little badge on his chest. It's like a little chain, you know, narcotics, street, you know. So I think that played a huge part in it too. But you definitely right. He was definitely the smallest guy in the room.
I would say, but yeah, I would say because I think like, and I'm not quite sure if I'm right about this, but I think like in the police world, it's like we've been saying, like it's like
Hierarchy, chain of
right,
command.
yeah.
I learned something about that shit in fucking watching The Wire.
Yeah, true, yeah, right, yeah.
That shit, the hierarchy and the chain of command stuff, yo.
Yeah,
So
that shit true. That shit is like that at most jobs too. Seniority. The nigga who
Yeah.
been working there long get the you know what I'm saying, pick first. You know what I mean?
yup. Yeah. So I guess I think they go to his shorty crib or whatever, see his son, whatever the case may be, and I think they go and do the raid. So you know they linked Dre. Dre was in there, you know. Dre was on his team. They had the other dude that played the mask, the bad guy in the mask.
Oh
He was,
yeah.
yeah, I ain't gonna lie, I like that dude as an actor.
Yeah, I did too.
He was also, you know, Zed, right? From Pulp Fiction, little freaky weird nigga.
Yeah.
The one that Bruce Willis and Ving Rhames.
Yeah.
Yeah. But and you know, a bunch of other dudes. So they going in there, he tell them, like, yo, boom, there's a quick grab, cash in an account. We're gonna go in there, bing bang boom boom. Warrant is already, the three wise men already know. Warrant is signed by the judge. It's a go. Let's go get this money and then now, bang. You feel me? Just like regular. Only thing different now is Hoyt is with them. Dre already trying to be too fucking hard. He just does not come. He did not come off as believable in that role. I ain't like,
Yeah, I agree. It was too long.
for real, yo. But so you know, we see them coming up to the house and shit. You know, Zell quarterback and the thing, like he said. They kicking the shit. They kicking in Roger shit. Mind you, he was just at Roger shit. You feel me? Like I was saying,
30 minutes ago.
I'm telling you, when he pulled up to Roger's house in that first scene, when we first got introduced to Roger, Lonzo was motherfucking scoping that bitch out. He was casing the joint. That nigga was seeing, hey, what you got going on today? You feel me? Your company, anything? You know? So, boom, perfect time to hit him. They come in there and Roger, Lonzo going fucking, you feel me? Lonzo going flip when he hear y'all did this shit. This nigga Lonzo, step dog. Grimy. Grimy nigga.
What got me about that scene? What got me was about that scene was, all right. He coming to do. He last, which I get it. All right, bet cool. You the big boss. You come in last.
Mm-hmm.
He kind of, I'll say with that scene, he kind of, hey, bro, hey, you mind if I get your little drink, your expensive stuff? Like, oh yeah.
Cause Roger ain't never meant
Right, yeah, right.
He ain't never meant shit to Lonzo at all. I believe that if he ain't get into what he got into, he probably wouldn't have hit Rogers then and there. But that shit was you feel me? He knew it was there. I need this shit now. Nigga, you ain't, you know. So like, They go in there, you know, he tell them, yeah, yo, wise man, you feel me? They calling in your account, blah, 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 blah. Tear up the floor, the bread, picking up. How much they said it was?
I think they said.
I forgot, yo.
I think Fab was.
Shit, not even in my notes either. But
Damn.
you know, if you had a stack like a brick, cinder block, bread.
I know it's a meal. I know like a
Yeah, and they tossing it to each other. Like maybe like 250,000 a piece, probably something like that. I don't know. Just passing it to him. And then Jake. This is how you know Jake a rookie. Like, even if you like wary of this shit, nigga, you do not. These niggas are kill. You get what I'm saying? You lucky this a movie, nigga. You feel me? You start talking like that, he's gonna rock you. Because he on some like, nah, y'all bugging, right? Like, nah, I'm not, you know, like y'all taking the money. And then they start looking at him like, yo, Lonzo, what's good with your boy? You feel me? What's going on?
Yeah.
And then, you know, it leads to Lonzo telling Jake to go ahead and kill Roger, shoot him in the chest. Jake like, nah, he not doing it. So Lonzo, give me the bitch. You feel me? Rock Roger shit. Boom. And then got the breathe, dog. Breathe, like foul nigga.
Yeah.
What y'all got on that right there? You know, like him just Hoyt not taking the money, right? The one that they pulled up, not taking the money, their reaction, Lonzo reaction, all the way up to, you know, him telling Hoyt, go ahead and kill Roger. He don't do it, so he just go ahead and do it. And right in front of Hoyt, though. Like, what the fuck? Like,
okay. I just looked at my notes on the phone, and it was over $4 million.
okay.
They found in there.
Dang. No wonder.
Right.
Dang. That's crazy. But Roger, he was played by a guy named Scott Glenn. I looked at his IMDb too. He played in some shit too.
He plays Stick.
I give him C-list. Star the most. C-list.
You know that, right, Jamal? That's Stick in Daredevil.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, that's Stick. Netflix
Daredevil. Okay. All right, well that bumped him up to star.
Yeah.
That bumped him up right there. That nigga went from C-list to star in one role.
For real.
Right.
He played the fuck out that role on some real shit. Stick was that nigga.
I would say that whole scene right there with I'll say now this is where Lonzo kind of like put Jake in the space a little bit. He like, hey, all right now, know what I'm saying, Joe? Yeah. Like, hey, all right now, if they drug test you right now, hey, what they'll find?
Yeah. He started, when he hit him with that, and then that's when everything like really collapsed.
Yeah.
Because like now it's like I'm sitting there watching this, and I'm like, all right, if I'm Jake right now, everything that I'm fucking computing and taking in right now, all right, first of all, y'all pulled up crazy bread. You feel me? Y'all taking y'all piece. Mind you, this is not me. I'm just in Jake's mind.
Yeah.
Taking y'all piece. This already crazy to me. On top of the shit that we went through to get here in the first fucking place. We robbed some lady to fucking buy a warrant to come here. And we was just here about an hour. Chilling.
Yeah.
Nigga. Then this nigga asked me to shoot him.
I'm on this.
Then when I don't clap him, he like, yeah, I ain't no problem. Bow! Just rock him. And then the nigga tells me when I finally was like, nah, you bugging. I ain't taking that. Everybody said you did it. Nah, I'm saying I didn't do it. Da, da, da. All right, yeah, but you know they're going to piss test you, right? And then that's when everything goes back. And what he say? You been playing this
all yeah, you been playing, yeah.
I've been playing this all week.
It's not what you know, it's what you can prove.
5 rated officers say you caught Roger coming in the door. You want to go home? Oh, you want to go to jail? You want to go home?
Hey man, fuck it, just.
And then he do it. What they say? LAPD spokesperson says an officer was killed in the line of duty. He survived by ... You feel me? And it's crazy because he get the drop on him, and then that's where you can see that switch in Lonzo. He's a master manipulator. This man is a master manipulator, and even under pressure, you got Hoyt done took your shotgun from you, got you pinned down with that shit to your face, and then you got your man with his heat to Hoyt's head, and still under all of that pressure, this nigga still manages to not like get Hoyt to believe him, but at least talk him down a little bit. Because when he tells nah, he just a rookie that got the drop on all you fools. You want I could take you there. See how he just, as soon as Jake got the upper hand, he started trying to appeal to Jake. You feel me? That's that master manipulative shit. Like on some real shit. Like
I'm saying, like we said in the beginning of the show, he kind of played on. He kind of like tugging his heartstring a little bit.
Yeah, his whole shit is fucked up. But once again, that natural instinct, because he definitely took that shotty from Lonzo and had it on him. Meanwhile, while all of this shit going on, one of the niggas on the team is over there bleeding fucking death.
Right, I forgot about that part. Yeah.
This nigga's over there bleeding out and shit. You feel me? And then Lonzo pretty much tell him like, yo, what is going to be, yo? Like, you could go ahead, you could shoot me, you could turn me in, you could go with it, but these motherfuckers is on their way, nigga. Make your decision.
Right. Hey,
like, fuck it, I ain't about to fuck with this shit like that, but
you got 30 minutes. No, I'll say,
yeah.
You got 3 minutes before they come. You got 3 minutes before they come.
Yeah.
Before they come to the door and see what's going on.
But Denzel was right though. Because
right, yeah.
Talking that crazy shit.
You can hear the sirens in the background too.
Yeah. Like, so they got police on the scene, ambulance and all of that, officer down and shit. You see that nigga Hoyt. He's standing over there looking at the nigga Lonzo on the phone, laughing and shit, talking to his people and shaking hands and da. This nigga Hoyt over there questioning everything that he ever believed about the career that he chose and why he chose it. He's sitting there questioning all of that shit, yo. You can see it all in his face. Ethan Hawke did a fucking great job playing Hoyt. For real, it's written all over.
Actually, though, I think that whole, I'll say, as he seen Alonzo with us, Joe shaking hands and all that, Joe, you're talking to everybody. You know what I'm saying, Joe? Tell them what happened. I think right then and there, that light switch like you kind of like flicked on. This right here what just happened. And I kind of got Alonzo and his group kind of by the balls a little bit.
He don't. I don't know if he feel that way because in the end he still he still rolled with Lonzo. He went to Smiley and them house on his own accord. You feel me? The day wasn't over with him. You get what he just killed the motherfucker. They just went in there, robbed somebody, killed them, and everybody saying that he did it. He know he gonna have to testify or talk to internal affairs, all of that stuff to justify the shooting, and he still continues to go on.
I'll say, but really though, if you really look at it real good, he had no choice but to go Alonzo, because obviously Alonzo was a driver.
Lonzo sold him on a few things.
True, yeah.
Because he was the driver. All them fucking cars there, nigga, could take a cab. I'll walk before I get back in that fucking car. Like, for real. But but when they did, you know, and that's another thing too. On the phone, right before Lonzo got in the car, you know, he told Jake, get in the car. He go over the driver's side. Right before he got off the phone, he said, yeah. He laughing. You just make sure that tub is clean. Hang up the phone. Remember that shit. For real.
Oh.
Remember that shit.
I ain't picked that part. Damn.
Yep. So they in the car now, and Jake pretty much fucking he questioning life, his career, all of his choices, everything that he ever believed in or probably stood for, his values, his morals, everything, his standards as an officer, him as a human being, probably even him as a father. You feel me? Like, you know, he got kids, you know, a child, you know, like, so he just questioning all of this shit, and Lonzo being Lonzo, you feel me? That master manipulator just come and swoop in and pretty much, I don't know if it's like telling Jake what he want to hear, but
I think it's like what Jake need to hear. I think that's what it kind of was a little bit.
He need to hear because
I think he was telling Jake. He was telling Jake what he think he want to hear.
Yeah,
that makes sense.
Because he pretty much tells him the game ain't played this way. You feel me? You come here, you think you're gonna save it. What he said, yo, you shot your friend. He was your friend and you killed him. What he said, my friend?
because you know my name.
My first name. Roger's so dope to kids, the world was a better place without him. Right? So yeah. I believe that now anybody can interpret this as, you know, pretty much like you said, him telling them what he want to hear, what he think he want to hear, or justifying it, or maybe he really did feel that way. Because like I said, we already know that when Lonzo dealt with the two crackhead motherfuckers that tried to do that foul shit to
old girl.
Yeah, old girl. He dispensed his own type of justice. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like he could have rushed, he could have like, well, what he do? Beat up one and, you know, smash it down or whatever the case may be. So maybe that was another way. I don't know. You never know with this dude Lonzo. That's probably one of the best things about that character. You feel me? You never really know. There's a lot of layers to him. But
yeah.
You know, he was pretty much telling, and then me and my brother, we talked about this too. We was discussing the movie a little while back. Like the way that Jake just broke down and was like, yo, it can't be like this. Like, y'all know the impact of that. Y'all ever like really said that to yourself, no matter what it was? Like, yo, it really felt that shit. Like it can't.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Your whole shit shattered. Your whole illusion, whatever you thought was just shattered. And his fucking day wasn't even over. And what do Lonzo say? I'm sorry it is. And I'm sorry I had to be the one to tell you. You feel me? Like,
yeah, I can't even imagine that shit.
The line that got me was, he told him, like, hey, this ain't checkers, this is chess.
Yeah, the shit's just his chest, not checkers.
Yeah.
Yep.
Pretty much, yeah.
He said, I watched that sell drugs with impunity for years, and now I got him. Fuck him. But so now, they pull up the Smiley crib. Smiley an OG too. He played in a lot of stuff. TV, shows, movies, a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
I'll say the other dude. I'll say I can't remember his name.
Hector.
But
Hector.
He also there's another one that playing a lot of stuff.
The other dude too, yeah.
Yeah. I think Blood In, Blood Out.
Breaking Bad, wasn't he?
Other dude played in
Blood In, Blood Out, and he was in Breaking Bad too. The other dude. But they go up in there. Lonzo like, nah, this is just one of my little informants, I guess, whatever. I told him I take care of his people while he was locked up, so I just drop off shit. Right, pull out the little blender, little stuff. They go up in there. Lonzo like, yo, I'm about to go hit the head. You feel me? I'm in the bathroom, whatever. Lonzo got the fuck out of there as soon as.
As soon as dropped the little dig off, by that jam.
For real. So they you can see the money in the blender. He told old girl to go count it. I guess that was, you feel me, when they got paid or whatever. So they probably whatever, blah, blah, blah. And then that's when we get the whole everything that was like being dropped and a little bit of stuff that they were saying. We get the whole story of what happened. Smiley telling him, he like, yo, look, Lonzo a hothead, you feel me? Now you talk about, how Lonzo a grimy dude and how he got power in LA or whatever the case may be. He was like, but he was out in Vegas. But Lonzo got a short temper, you feel me? And get into it with some dude. And Lonzo fucks the dude up, like really beat him bad or whatever. He said, only thing is, dude was connected to the Russian mafia or some shit like that, or some shit like that. So now, I think it was 2 million, 2 million, 1 million, 2 million probably.
I think 2 million. Yeah, I think it was 2 million.
Yeah, yup. He was like, if he don't got about 12, they gonna rock him. So that was pretty much like the whole thing. And when you go back, you start thinking back to the beginning of the movie, it's like, I bet. Lonzo did what he did. They reached out to him. Yo, you need to have X amount or you through, nigga.
I'll say, like you said,
put all his shit into play. I'm gonna get the money from Roger. I'm gonna rob this motherfucker, the Sandman, for the bread to pay the wise man to get the warrant. Once I get the warrant, I'm gonna get my team. I'm gonna pay them. We gonna go in there. We gonna raid. What's his name? Tear shit up. Get the money. Do a little siege. We found this much, but we took this much. Kill Roger so he can't rat or whatever the case may be. It's planted on the young nigga that's coming in, my little rookie. You feel me?
Yeah.
And either way it works, because if Jake is corrupt, Jake just go with this shit like, fuck it, I'm in.
Right?
Yeah. And shit, but Jake wasn't in. So it's just like, once you hear that shit from, you see how everything was connected and you can piece it together. And you also see the master criminal mind and how Lonzo know how to flex his power as a detective, as head of his motherfucking unit. You feel me?
Yeah.
He know how to flex his power, and you see how close he is to the streets. Like, for real, that motherfucker is the streets. So they end up, you feel me? Lonzo paid them to off Jake, beat him up, drag him down to the bathroom. And the crazy thing is, I'm gonna end it right there before we jump into the next scene, because that's a whole nother thing to talk about. But that camera shot, that camera angle of when they cuff him and they dragging him to the bathroom in that narrow hallway.
Yeah.
That always stood out to me, because it's just like, I just can't imagine being cuffed and drag down. Like, what the? How you gonna get out of this one type shit? You feel me? How you gonna get out of
Yeah.
it? You in their house, you're all alone, nobody knows you're there, and you're handcuffed.
No backup or none.
No backup, no nothing. That scene, that shot, and you just see all of that desperation in his face and the realization. Like I said, once again, great acting by Ethan Hawke, for real. That stood out to me.
Yeah.
I got anything about that whole thing about the break, how they broke down, why Alonzo was doing everything he was doing, to where it came up that he betrayed him, all of that. Y'all got anything on that?
Yeah. I'll say, like we said, like we said, like we said earlier in the movie, this whole, I'll say, Alonzo forget. He kind of forget. Okay, when Alonzo had turned around and he let old girl go, and Hoyt, smart man, because he saw the wallet on the ground.
Oh, we not there yet.
Okay. I'm sorry.
We talking about the scene from when they got there to where it went down and they was about to drag him to the tub.
Ooh, man, it's like a whole good. I'll say I like the whole. I like the whole backstory. How everything came in. How everything came for fulfilling. There we go.
Yeah, yep, full circle, yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely did. What you got, Jamal?
Because I was always curious to why Lonzo left him in the crib in the first place. Like, was it a test or was it, you know what I'm saying? Did he want them niggas to off him? Like,
yeah.
I was the same way too. It's a John kind of like it's a John kind of like, you know what I'm saying? Explain it to me good. I'm like, all right, bet. Now I understand now why he did that. Okay.
So when I first saw the movie, I didn't catch the when he was like, just make sure you had that tub clean. When I first saw the movie, I didn't catch that. Even the second time I saw the movie, I didn't catch that. I actually saw that years ago watching YouTube, Easter eggs and stuff like that. But so his mind was already made up. His mind was already made up. Even the pep talk that he gave when his mind was already, he literally delivered them. He literally delivered Hoyt to them.
Yeah.
And then Hoyt saw the money that was being paid to them to kill him. He just didn't know it yet. Remember, it was the bread and the blender. And what he said, hey, yo, come count this, make sure that's right. She came back, she said, that's all there. It's all there, you feel me? And then, he was like, yo, they took his gun, but, let me see it type shit, keep away type shit. Remember, he looked to the outside, motherfucking car was going. And what Smiley said, yo, it looks like Lonzo played you for a fool. No, the other dude said it. Looks like Lonzo played you for a fool. But Hoyt popped off first. He read the room. You feel me?
Yeah.
He read the room. You feel me? But
that was his best bet.
Yep.
Get the first man first.
Mm-hmm. Hoyt showed how tough he was, man. Like for real.
Yeah.
I'll say, but no, though. I'll say, I kind of give Hoyt, you know what I'm saying, Joe, his flowers. I give him his props, you know what I'm saying, Joe, for life, your sentence. True, yeah, he had to in that moment, he had to send his ground.
Yeah, he swung for real.
Right, yeah.
For real, he read the room. Real talk. He looked around and said, "Oh shit, this motherfucker serves me
this
up."
What he doing? Yeah.
So
and that incident right there, that sent Hoyt over the edge. You were like, you know what? This is it. I'm done. I'm done with this nigga. This is it right here.
I'm telling yo, there's a scene. All right. So for real, because there's a scene that just pretty much embodies that. Love it. For real. Every time I talk about Training Day, that's like my favorite scene. But so they drag him up to the tub and everything. Got him in the tub, turn the water on. He got the shoddy boom body to his grill. they pulling the.
What gave me about this? What gave me about the scene? You got what? So your shower curtain, you got two sides coming in, Joe. You got I can push the shower curtain this way and this right here. All right. Hey, now hold on. I got to see. Let me see you blast the nigga up.
Yeah, you hear somebody saying that I can't see, and then dude like hey yo, let me get his wallet first or whatever. So they go there and they pull out, like I was saying, pull out a little pink little purse. And look, he like, yo, ain't this your little cousin? He like, fuck. He's like, yo, not about to finish this dude right now. And then Jake like, yo, I saved her. He like, what? He said, I saved that girl. She was being, you feel me, assaulted and all of that. I saved her. Like, I did that. He like, yo, you ain't, nah. He was like, yo, I got a little girl. I got a daughter. I saved her. And then he was like, you know what? We gonna get to the bottom of this shit. That's like one of my favorite non-important lines, but funny as fuck.
Right, yeah.
We gonna get to the bottom of this shit. I got you right here. You ain't going nowhere. Yeah, we gonna figure this shit out. So he called little cousin, and she like, he like, yo, what's up, yo? You went to school today? She like, yeah. You went to A class? All the classes. Do you know he hit her with that? Y'all know what it is. You talking to your little sister, your little cousin, whatever. Like, yo, you feel me? Like,
right. You really go to class today?
You know, like, you real me, yo. Like, you know I'm gonna find out. Like, you.
Keep it real. I don't know some shit about
the fact that I'm asking, no, you should know that I know already. So she like, yo, I did. Some dudes tried to jump me, but like, yo, you know, she pretty much like, yo, this crazy ass white boy cop. She, you know, like, yo, what this cop look like? She explained Hoyt to the T. He like,
yeah, she did. Yeah, I give her that much. Yeah,
she explained him to the T. She was like, yo, this motherfucker super cop they killed there and kicked their ass, yo, for real, because he did. I ain't gonna lie, yo, for real. Like Jake put in that pain, like on some real shit, yo. He smoked them niggas, but you know, he was like, all right, bet we're gonna talk about this later. The foreman was like, yo, that motherfucker was right. And then his man, he said the realest shit. He said, yo, this some trippy shit, man. For real, you know, and they pull him up. You feel me? He was like, yo, thanks for having my cousin back. You know, like you know, this shit was just business, right? Right? He like, yeah. So, starting with you, Mizu, what you think about that scene? That whole thing?
Yeah, I fuck with it, bro. Like I said a couple minutes ago, man, that scene right there, that sent Hoyt over the edge. Like, yeah, I'm done with this nigga. This nigga try to keep put a hit out on me.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Yeah, that was good acting by all parties, man. Because I was watching that joint. I remember when I was watching that joint back, I had just lit up a Jake when I was watching that joint, and that scene hit. So that's how you know it's some good acting by all parties. You know what I'm saying? Like that, and that also that is some police shit too. Hoyt had kept that little girl wallet in his pocket the whole day. That's some police shit.
Yep. Yeah. That shit.
So, people in the audience, remember when I said earlier when the two crackheads had raped that girl? That was the same girl.
Mm-hmm. That really was some wild shit like that. That really came back and saved his life. What you got, Wes?
I would say you just took the word out of my mouth with that one, Joe. I'm saying he saved an old girl's life and turned back around a whole 360. She ended up saving his life.
Yep, she ended up saving his life. Yep. Just for being a real nigga.
Right, right. Just for being around saving her.
He didn't even do it to, you know, like, and that's another cool thing. Like, it comes with that, like I was saying, that corruption versus integrity.
Yeah.
Um, Jake did it based off his duties as a police officer and stuff, but it's still a sense of integrity. You know, doing the right thing because it's the right thing to do.
Right.
You know, that's pretty much the basis of integrity. You just do the right thing because it's the right thing to do, which is very hard to come by in this day and age. It really is. That's a different topic for a different show.
Yeah.
Different.
I'll say, but before we go on, I'll say, well, also too, what I noticed, dude took old girl money. He took old girl. I know what you mean. You know what I'm saying? No, he took old girl money.
He did.
He took old girl money.
He was saying, "Hey, this your cousin."
Right, right. Like, man, ain't this your cousin? And then, as he said it, he's in the pocket of money.
That's good. I ain't even peeped that, John.
This?
Yeah.
Just one?
Or you can give me like or I can get that.
My bad, yeah. I am back.
All right.
But yeah, you know, so yeah, that was crazy. And that really did save his life, just being a real one. So we shoot to, they let him go, and we shoot to probably one of the most. It's actually the trailer shot too.
Yeah.
My favorite. It's so many great lines. I have a lot of favorite lines, but this scene right here is my personal favorite because, like you were saying, Jamal, Hoyt is not saying anything. This nigga's on the bus. This nigga just almost died. He just had a shotgun to his face. He was handcuffing the tail with a shotgun to his face. You feel me? By the grace of God and the good deed that he did, his life was saved.
Yeah.
And the only thing that this man got on his face is, I'm going to kill this nigga when I see him. Like, he just sitting on the bus, just soaking it all in. Like, yo, you know what? That is fucking it. Not only am I not fucking with this nigga, but I'm taking him down. Like, I'm gonna be the one to get this nigga out of here. Feel me? Like, this nigga went too fucking far.
I'm tired of this nigga, bro.
Yeah, I'm
You know what I'm
sick of this shit.
Just off this one whole, I'll say, just off this whole 12 hours, you in the car with this man. You fed up now.
Motherfucker got put through the ringer. Think of all the shit that happened. All right, first you get a gun put to his fucking head and pretty much peer pressured into smoking dust, which was later used. It was for, you feel me? He was being set up all the time. Then he got to fight these two niggas by himself.
Right.
After that, he gets shot at trying to serve a fucking warrant.
Right.
You know, then he goes on the raid. They take the money in front of him. The whole shit is just up. You see all of these corrupt niggas just lining their pockets. They kill this nigga in front of him. He agreed to say, he never says it in the movie, but pretty much he agrees to go ahead with it. Like, I was the one who, you feel me? Blah, blah, blah. Because he can't do nothing about it. Drugs in his blood, it's drugs in his piss. You feel me? And then after he's like, you know what? Fuck it. I just go do this one shit and then I'm out of here. I'm going back to, you feel me, man? Nah, that's not enough. You served me up to die, nigga. And the only reason why I didn't die is because out of everything that went on today, I did one good thing that ain't have shit to do with you, motherfucker. You feel me?
Yeah.
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 Like, can you imagine? That man got put through the ringer. You can see that shit. Oh, Ethan Hawke is, I said it before, I said it, great acting. He didn't have no dialogue in that scene, y'all. No dialogue, just one facial expression, right? Just body language.
Yeah.
Dialogue, just complete body language. And the fact that we seen everything that he went through up until that time, we feel it even more like, yeah, my nigga, go and get this nigga. You feel me? So what y'all got on that scene?
You go ahead, bro.
You go ahead, where?
All right. I'll say, like we said throughout this whole movie, man. I'll say that hit that Alonzo put on Hoyt. I'll say, to me, I feel like hey, that was the straw that broke the camel's back.
For sure.
And Hoyt, you know what I'm saying, Joe? If he didn't, I'll say if Hoyt didn't pick that water up, and him saving old girl's life, and the hit going down on him, and the guys with the finger to his face, and hey, niggas don't care because you saying, hey, I got a family. Nah. Niggas ain't gonna care about that, Joe. Hey, I bet you got family. I bet cool. Hey, you die. Hey, I bet cool. At your funeral, they get a little flag. They get a flag or whatever. Hey, you get the 21 gun salute. Hey, that's it.
Yep. Yep.
But Hoyt had the smarts to say, I bet. Oh, girl, water right there. I might need this late. Hoyt probably, I might see this girl later on. I might see this girl later on walking down the street and say, hey, he goes through. You dropped this. Hoyt didn't think that, you know what I'm saying, Joe, about the hit gonna hit him.
It's like Jamal said, he a cop though.
Yeah.
It's that the instincts.
Yeah. That's some cop shit. Like we said, the piggyback, he could have ran in the shorty in the street, said, hey, you dropped this, or he realized the two suspects got away and he was ready to lock him up. He's like, well, maybe I should hold on to this in case some shit later on.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But yeah, it's just and then, you know, when a nigga was on the bus and he went back to the crib, he knew exactly where to go. Like he remember where.
Right, yeah, right.
And that part stuck out to me because I'm directionally challenged, given where I work at. You wouldn't believe. Like, I have to go somewhere like 6 or 7 times for me to remember that shit. For this nigga to go right back to the jump.
A nigga
That's some cop shit too.
Yeah.
Some cop shit.
Cop, for real. Yep. Yeah, so he pull up, he walking through there. You know, he built a little somewhat of a bar with Lonzo's son, which is crazy to me. I know it's a movie, but I'm like, little nigga, you that ass gonna open up the
right.
What the fuck is wrong with you? Like, ain't nobody teach you not to open up no fucking doors, no matter who the fuck, you feel me? You don't know to go get your mama, somebody at the door. Yeah. Go get your moms, B. Your pops is in the crib. Go get your pops. You feel me? But anyway, open the door for him, you know, coming in, do his little cop shit. He pull up on Lonzo and Eva Mendes. You feel me?
Another all-star.
Yeah.
She a star. She ain't like an all-star. She a star to me.
She a star?
Yeah. She ain't got like no. Eva Mendes doesn't have any like roles that.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Eva Mendes played the fuck out of that. You feel me? Like she's
yeah.
No, yeah. You feel me? Yeah.
She a star.
She a star. But yeah, so that's when the iconic lines that they use a lot. on social media now, Facebook Reels and Instagram and TikTok and shit. He was like, what I told you before is not what you know.
It's what you can prove.
What are you gonna do? You got no witnesses. Who you think is who's gonna Roger? Oh wait, no, what he said?
He said,
Smiley. You think my troops are gonna help you? It's not what you know, it's what you can prove. Oh, where's your proof at? He was like, your proof's right there. He said, toss a cigarette in his face. You feel me? They get the gun busting throughout the whole house, which is crazy. Because nigga Lonzo tried to use his son as leverage.
right.
That, yo. What type of shit is that?
Right.
And,
Yeah.
So everybody outside can hear that shit.
Nigga said, mijo, la policía loco. Ven aquí. What the fuck? There's my son. Protect and serve. That nigga crazy, yo. That nigga's crazy. But what am I on? Ah, man, we missed the scene where he ran down on Snoop. That's how he knew where to get the money from for the warrant. Sandman.
Right. Yeah. Right. Yeah. Yeah.
I forgot about that. And that's when he was like, how you know I'm surgical with this bitch, Jay.
Right.
How you want your shit, dog? He said, remember that fool in the wheelchair?
I think you got the
Yeah.
Yeah, like I ain't gonna lie, like Denzel has so many iconic lines in this movie. Like for real, so many quotable lines from this movie from Denzel is crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy. When you really think about it, I think he had like at least what 85% of the dialogue. Him and Hoyt, not a lot of people had a lot of talking. Had a lot of talking points.
I'll say
just him and Hoyt.
I get him like 90% of the movie. I said like 90% of the movie was just them two.
Yeah. And Denzel had many quotables from that movie. We all know.
Yeah.
We all know so many of them. But you feel me? He ended up getting out of there. Jake chased him. I ain't gonna lie, yo. Lonzo fucked Jake up on that rooftop, yo.
What, bro? Yes, he did.
What? Mizzle, what you got to say about that? You got any thoughts on that, yo? From the whole interaction, from the through the gunfight, through the house, and when he took that ass whoop on the rooftop.
Only thing that really stuck out to me about that little scene is when they were having a gunfight. I know everybody heard this shit, and it was at Lonzo crib, so you're gonna get to it in a couple minutes. That's why everybody came outside.
Everybody out, yo.
We already knew. Oh, Lonzo get into some shit again. That's what you know what I'm saying. But we're gonna get to it.
You got anything on us?
I'll say, but also too though, before he got upstairs, some of the gang was already outside already.
Mm-hmm.
Some of the boys was already outside already, and they already had people along already. So right, so they already went on San Joe. They already planning on San Joe get rid of Alonzo already.
Terry Crews was an extra too in that jungle scene. They was in the jungle.
Yeah.
So Hoyt take that ass whooping, and Lonzo think it's over. He get in the car, he about to peel off and shit. Motherfucker Hoyt just Jeff Hardy the fuck out there. just some real
hey,
shit.
no, not Jeff. I would have wanted Mick on the rear. I would have said Mick Foley. I said Mick Foley.
Mick Foley for real. Just jumped on that bitch. They trying to get him off and everything. He's trying to get him off so much that he ended up crashing, hitting the steering wheel, fucked this whole shit up. Hoyt saw his opportunity and took it. Start throwing them hands, dropping them things on
Yeah.
and then that iconic scene came. You feel me?
Yeah. That iconic line came out too.
I mean, so after he got his ass whooped and shit, Denzel is still trying to manipulate Jake. He still don't believe Jake yet. So I'm gonna go get my cigarettes. I'm gonna get the gun because you ain't gonna shoot a cop in the back. You feel me? You know, you going to Pine Sol heaven, nigga. You feel me? Whatever the case may be, is he's still trying to play on Jake. He really don't believe it. So he go to pick up the gun. Jake rock him, shoot him in the ass. You feel me? He said, you shot me in the ass. But then as soon as he say that, you can see the desperation. Everything switched.
Yeah.
Everything switched. Everything switched. Once he got shot and he realized Jake was not fucking playing, everything switched because Lonzo was not worried about going to jail. He's worried about getting this money to these Russians before they put the head out, before they 86 him. You feel me?
Right.
First time seen for the first time. Go ahead.
No, I'm just saying. I realize now that that's what the bread was for.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what all of the money was for. That's what the money was for. Get that shit to him before 12 o'clock. So now, for the first time outside of that meeting with the wise men, but he wasn't even really trying to be in control. It's like he already knew what that hierarchy was. I think he was obviously plotting to rise in that bitch, but outside of that scene, when he realized Jake wasn't going to let him leave with the money, like for real, it was the first time in the movie where Lonzo was not completely in control.
Yeah, I agree. I agree 100% with that. Yeah.
It's one of those parts of, he's always the smartest man in the room until you wasn't. Matter of fact, Wes, you watch Game of Thrones. For any of my Game of Thrones viewers out there, Littlefinger, when he got his shit.
Oh, yeah.
I ain't gonna spoil it for Jamal, but when you feel me, what went down with Littlefinger with his trial or whatever, you feel me? Like, you're the smartest man in the room until you not. And everything switched. Denzel is a great actor because everything switched. Desperation in his eyes, pleading. I need this money, Jake. Oh, you feel me? I need this money, Jake. Like, I thought that was great acting, yo, for real.
I would say, just I'll say, I won't kind of like say desperation in his ass. I'll say, I think kind of like Alonzo kind of like knew then. Once Hoyt shot him in the ass, he knew then. Hey man, hey, shit just got real.
Yeah, because remember, I skipped past it real quick, but Lonzo was like some amount of money to anybody that dropped
Yeah.
OG, some shit like that, whatever. I make you an OG or whatever. And they put the gun on the floor. Bone was like, you gotta put your own working around here, and you ungrateful. Who like this boy? Because pretty much he went over there, he snatched the badge, took the money, was like, yo, fuck you, man. I'm out of here now. I'm taking this shit. It's not evidence. You feel me? By your ass going to jail if they don't kill you, pretty much.
Right, yeah.
But then that's when Denzel had that iconic. They say most of that shit was improvised, or maybe the whole thing was improvised. But the I'm the police speech. You feel me? You motherfuckers have been playing basketball, Pelican Bay. 23-hour lockdown, nigga, shoot program. You feel me? I'm putting cases on all you bitches. And then he did it. You feel me? I'm the police. You feel me? King Kong ain't got shit on me.
Yeah.
When people are feeling to this day, yo, when anybody feeling themselves or whatever the case may be, it's always that line, nigga. What, nigga? King Kong ain't got shit on me, nigga. You feel me? Like that shit is just like iconic for real. And we got that from Denzel in Training Day, man, Lonzo. So
Yeah, niggas be saying that to this day.
Yup, to this day. So start with you, Jamal. What you think about all of that we just talked about, that whole scene?
Shit, man, superb acting. It was
Everybody.
superb acting in the whole movie, but that one little scene right there, I think that's the scene that got him the Oscar.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He was going off on the rent in the hood and all that shit. That scene right there, that's the scene that got him the Oscar. It gotta be. You know what I'm saying? And at that time when Denzel won it, he was the second black man to win it. There's been 6 of them as of right now.
Yeah,
He was the second.
Yeah.
First one was Sidney Poitier, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
You got anything, Wes?
Man, I would say that whole scene right there. I would say I like the whole dialogue right there. I would say, like you said, all them good one-liners that's on TikTok or niggas use that, or people use for memes on Facebook or whatever. On whatever social media whatever they use it on.
Yeah.
That whole scene right there, Joe. I'll say when Hoyt said, "Hey, you want to go home or you want to go to jail?" I'll say, Denzel knew that. Like, hey man, hey.
Yup.
I want to go home. I want to go home. But hey, first off, before I go home, I'm gonna need that money and my gun.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna need this. I'm gonna need because I got a little Tammy for, you know what I'm saying, Joe? Before I gotta go pay the dig go.
Yup. So I'll wrap up the movie with these last 2 scenes pretty much. You got Lonzo, you feel me? His car all fucked up, windshield busted out. He got shot in the ass, all his money gone. Jake done took his badge from him. He got no more pull or power in that part of the hood off rip. Once the shit get out, why he probably gonna lose a lot of power in the hood. You feel me? His whole shit. Jake about to take all of that money to evidence and he did this, he did that, blah, blah, blah. It's over. The shit crumbled. What he do? On his way to LAX. He ain't got no money to pay nobody. He's trying to get the fuck out of there.
Yeah.
And they pulled up on the little man. He looked at her.
He knew once he saw baby girl.
They swarmed that nigga and chopped that shit up. He came out, chopped him up. To this day, that whole scene is iconic.
Yeah.
A lot of rappers done used it in their lyrics in some shape, form, or fashion, like Denzel in Training Day. You feel me, or whatever, stuff like that. So, iconic scene. Lonzo finally get his comeuppance. He could not do it. He was confident. He had a good plan, but he did not plan on Hoyt. You feel me? And after that, we see Hoyt. Hoyt went home. He didn't even go to the damn. I feel him. I take care of this shit in the morning. Type shit. You feel me? Like he pulled, Hoyt went straight home, pulled up, came out with the bag, and walked into his house, and that was the end. But you can hear a radio saying it was a callback to back in Roger's house when Lonzo was talking about when he had the gun pointed at Jake, talking about killing him. LAPD spokesperson said officer was killed in a serving a high risk warrant, blah 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 blah. And it's a callback because on the radio you can hear them reporting about Lonzo's death.
Right.
The officer killed in what they say, gang, some shit like that, gang style fashion. He survived by his wife and 5 kids. Remember, we heard Lonzo say he had 5 sons.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was just like a nice little callback, and you could just see that he foreshadowed his own fate. He didn't even know it. So yeah, ultimately, what I got, I'm gonna keep it real simple. Ultimately, great, great movie. So many symbolism and themes. Like I said, the ultimate one that I got from it was corruption versus integrity. You also have like the struggle of what do you do with power when you when you do have it. How do you struggle with your morality? What is your sense of justice? Right? How do you dish out justice with the power that you are given? It's that corruption shit. You feel me? You also learn how everything is definitely not what it seems. You feel me? Like this is the real world. You could think you're gonna save the world no matter what it is. You feel me? Is shit is just not what
Yeah.
shit is just not what it seems. So much other shit, man. Like, I really enjoyed this movie, watching it again, reviewing it, and yeah. I would say that I would give it 5 blunts.
Mm.
5 blood.
Yeah, I'm giving it 5 blunts, yo.
This your second 5 blunt, Joe.
I'm
Yeah.
shopping is the third one.
Nah, I gave Remember the Titans 5 blunts.
Right.
Who else I gave 5 blunts?
Um, you gave what was my
This nigga,
the movie review I did.
this nigga handing out blunts. You get a blunt. You get a blunt.
Nah.
Nah, bro, you can't. Nah, you shit on this. What training day? How many blunts you give it? You better not shit on training day, bro.
Who, me?
Training
Yeah,
day.
yeah. It was how many?
I'll say 4.5.
Y'all niggas is wilding, yo.
Nah, I'm not wilding. All right, true. Yeah, I'll say I like.
Nah, I
I
respect it. You ain't got to defend that shit to me, man. That's you feel me? That's your opinion. I respect it. I'm bullshit with you, man. You good? But 4.5 blunts is crazy. Nah.
I'm gonna get that John. I'm gonna get that John 4.8 blunts.
Hey, this
I got a
nigga.
knockout point. I got a knockout 0.2. Not quite a 5. I got a knockout 0.2 points. Cause I love the movie. I mean, we can talk about it all day.
right.
I love the fact that it's all set in one day.
Yeah.
But the only thing I critique about the movie is I wanted a little bit more backstory on some of the characters, especially Lonzo. Like I wish they would have did like 2 or 3 minutes and did a little backstory on him to explain why he's the way he is. You know what I mean? That's why I knocked those 2 points off.
You'll get that in the prequel, yo. You feel me?
Yeah.
Nah, I respect that. I respect both of y'all shit. I'm sticking with my 5 blunts. Like I said, great cast. My fault. Ethan Hawke and Denzel, like they really played off of each other, like you said, Jamal. They had great chemistry. And I really just like it for everything that you can learn out of it. You feel me? Especially that master manipulation type shit. You can also learn how to play to somebody. You feel me? And get somebody to lean in on you. Still get information and like it's just a whole bunch of shit that I liked about that movie. And it's Denzel. Like you ain't never
Yeah.
gonna miss Denzel, yo. So 3.5, no, 4.5 and 4.8. I would say that's a winner.
Yeah.
I would say that's a winner. If y'all got anything
That's a
else,
win.
it's out, brother.
Oh shit, that's it. Speaking of winners, everybody who tuned in to this program, you're a winner. Like, comment, subscribe, share, hit that bell. Please stay tuned. We do this every week. We had to take a week off because we are humans. We have to rest, but we're back. We're doing this every week. We'll see you guys next week on another exciting episode of the Smoking Section Podcast. For John and Wes, I am Jamar. Good night and good fight, everybody.